Hi Pisces, thank you so much for being here. My name is Steph. I've created an ink blot made in your name and essence, bookmark style. We'll take a look at it in just a moment. We'll scry it, add on tarot and oracle, and as well we have ghost tube seer kicking that I'll show you in just a moment for any added visual inspirations that may further inspire or irritate. Receive or release freely, of course. When you're ready, Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to take a moment to open up. You're welcome to join me, or you can fast forward through just a few moments, whatever feels good to you. Taking a nice big breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and to honor of the Piscean collective. Pisces, as always, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Gratitude galore. Let's go. All right, if you want to take a look, there's Pisces. I will reveal your scroll. We'll grab a rune or two. All right. As I am opening up and revealing your scroll, if the ladybug means anything to you, and your other animal rune is balance coyote, if you would like to reflect on those. Spirit animals, spirit guides, energies that are working with you, whatever feels good. And you know the drill as well. If anything stands out, please see, sense, and feel for yourself, following your own intuition first versus my yammerings. Okay, so I'm seeing some sort of house or a temple, something along that lines. Something about the basement. Something about the driveway specifically, or the land leading up to the front door. I'm seeing okay, so I'm don't need to explain myself. You're here so you can understand. You can connect the dots. I'm seeing a weaver. A weaver. I'm also seeing something that has been exposed. It could be under the ground or in different eons, because I'm seeing, like if somebody was excavating dirt and they can see through their knowledge something about different dirts, different time frames. But this weaver is bringing me into like this magical space. I'm also seeing a church, or again, a church, temple, something along that lines. Something's transforming. Maybe even one's concept of what being spiritual means, or having faith. Because I'm seeing the faith frequency on fire. So there's something about fire, sacred fire, having a sacred fire, utilizing fire element that may be stepping forward to work with you. And I'm sensing that as like an inspiration, because I'm seeing two candle flames. So I don't know everything about candle scrying, but what the flames and the smoke mean. But there's something about like seeing like a almost like a dual flame of fire. Something's being exposed, Pisceans. I have a feeling this is also in relation to possibly for, if this isn't your scry story, personally, at this point, thank you for holding space for others. Because I want to remind, this could be what you're sensing in the collective, this frequency of faith, and allowing for things to be freed, for faith to mean what it means to each, without it being harnessed. Okay, so I'll start adding on some of these oracle cards. And do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like something is exposed, and I'm seeing like a... Okay. In one of the seasons of Stranger Things, it might be the first one, I don't know, or the last one that at least is out there. Because I'm seeing like that creature guy, whatever they call him, underground, and he has all these lines out to maybe different people he's connected with. Something like that. That's what I'm seeing right here. If you've ever seen Stranger Things, is it Vesna, or I don't know what it is. Okay, but there's something potent. There's something potent about this. It's bringing me into now Piscean energy specifically that is transforming. And it's potent. And it's being asked to be balanced so it doesn't favor, for simplicity's sake, I'll say the dark or the light. And then I'm seeing it's like not rolling the dice on this. Connecting the dots like the ladybug. Connect dots that are going to lead you to something, if not already. Something about snake eyes. Snake eyes might mean something to you, especially if you gamble or play a dice game maybe. But then I'm also thinking of Ophiuchus. Healer energy is coming through. I'm seeing, like a hard-boiled egg, and you would tap, tap, tap it to break the shell. Break the shell. Okay, I'm going to bring these cards up for you so you can see, sense, and feel for yourself. If the imagery, the words, anything stands out to you, please follow that first versus my yammerings. Sorry if my nails are dirty with ink. And if you haven't already, Pisceans, please do like, share, and subscribe. I just adore you, and you warm my haunted, haunted heart for being who you are. So I'm grateful you are here. Like 1,000 storms held in the hand, soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. This is an underground thing. There's something's being exposed within you. It's like an energy being exposed in your earthly existence that may have come because they're very light and dark balanced. Again, masculine, feminine, apply whatever polarity you would want, but there's something being freed to feel, to transform when I saw that caterpillar. But I'm connected into other things. And I'm going to open the hard-boiled egg, and it's going to reveal something. There's the dirt. So down here, remember I was saying and if you're on a phone, you can zoom in if need be. Like if you were to excavate something and you would see all the different layers of the dirt, like what's been, I don't know, whatever dirt people know about dirt and soil and what's been dug up before, what hasn't been dug up before. Which grab hold, allowing the dwelling fire within belly awaken all that is, a mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots living in the alchemy of self. This doesn't have to be so creepy. I want to know, it's just the symbol of me seeing something connected. And I'm connected as I'm in your aura, Pisces, so thank you. I'm connected to the transformation, but I'm not going to lie, it feels like by that transformation, it means I'm leaving something. Do I want to use the word leaving? It's like I see something. Yes, I see something and I listen to, and it inspires me to consider otherwise. Because I'm in here, I'm in this house. I don't know if this is personal, professional, corporate, creative, romantic, platonic. Those are your channels. As something's going on here, I can't see what it is. It's very, very blurry. But there's lots of energy kind of, I don't know, watching it. They're seeing it. And you see something. Maybe this is in a friend circle. Maybe this is within your family. Maybe this is within the versions of yourself. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Mother, Maiden, Crone. Apply anything that feels good to you. And you listen to that, like it's you might have just outgrown something. Is there an outgrowing? Outgrowing? Is that the right? Yeah, I feel like I'm outgrowing. With a tug at the gut, feel the romance within your very breath and listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. See, you see something. Okay, this card, altar, sorry, that's what I'm seeing in there. I want to insert there. That's what I'm seeing in there. And all of these birch trees have eyes. Like the trees have eyes. Pisceans, for some of you, it's almost as if, give me a moment. You are transforming something that you see or sense within yourself that was from like in that archaeological kind of or like construction-y thing, the layers and like eons under the ground. Maybe it's something from different eras, energies from eras, and this could be voices. Some of you as well, I'm going to note as the rabbit hole opened up, are blatantly living in a haunted house. And there might be like bones buried on the land or something tribal oriented, because it's like eons and eras ago. I don't even know, eons and eras. And I hear their voices. But it's not just you like in a haunted house. It's almost like a haunted area. And you might be tuning into this. Yeah, there's some sort of awakening happening, whether it's within your auric field, or something you're sensing in the collective that's awakening, and you have to decide, do I want to align, attach? I heard that song, Country Roads Take Me Home to a place I belong, West Virginia. So, there could have been somebody that has recently also passed and has gone to the holistic home of all that is. I also feel like there's like, I don't know if it's pathways or tunnels. If some of you live in a space where there could be like tunnels underground, and people listen, it's like the trees have eyes and the leaves have ears. The trees have eyes and the leaves have ears. I'll bring these cards up for you so you can take in whatever is standing out for you. And then as well, apples here, and I'll get to that in just a moment. Pisces, this is potent and powerful, like 1,000 storms. With a tug at the gut, feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. And to taste, one must swallow it whole. Beneath the satin flame hides drowning waters. Are you hearing cries? Like even when it rains, is there something about the rain? Pisces, are you guys like really tuned into your senses? Because I'm feeling sensory stuff here. Sensory stuff. The wind is speaking to me. The fire is speaking to me. The moon and the sun are speaking to me. In the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. Careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. The space of separation, cracking the cosmic egg. You can't go back to being blind. You can't go back to being blind with all these eyes. Something about the altars coming back in. I'm just going to, a sacred devotion, a worship skin deep, rising from the ash, the waters you keep. And there's so many things you can do with ash from like a wood stove or a fire, right? You can clean things with it. It can nourish your gardens. It can help with traction. There's so many things you can do with ash. And it's almost like an honoring of that. Yes. Okay. If there's someone or something that's being, and if this isn't yours specifically, but it's like the haunted house or haunted land, but then also a haunted heart. And you're here, so we're very familiar with haunted hearts. If there's been a relationship, personal or professional, business or romantic, that space of separation is there. I feel like it could be very purposeful. Because I feel like the Piscean energy is becoming very whole. Like that bouquet of the witch. It's like presenting myself in this transformation of wedding my own worth. And I'm, okay, so I'm hearing like unchained melodies. And time goes by so slowly. Sorry, I'm a horrible singer, but there it is. And time can do so much. It's time. Underground, eras and eons, time. There's something romantic about it, but I feel like I'm romantic with myself, with my own reality. If there's any sort of space, or you're creating space to just kind of move, but it feels like I'm seeing different dancing styles on top of each other like a layered cake. Some of you also might be getting married, and congratulations, making that commitment to oneself or to a business partner or to a romantic partner. And like new breath of life comes out. Does this make sense? It does make sense. I hope I'm not butchering it in the way it's coming out. Some of you are, your senses are blatantly either like extra sensitive or extra sensory senses are being heightened. Whether you're seeing auras or you're seeing identity or you're hearing voices. Okay. This transformation is so self-reflective. But I noticed, even seeing here, I don't know if it allows it to come through. Like the puppet master, who's the puppet and who's the puppet master? There might have been something that's happened in a past life that you're familiar with. Okay, this could be a very, very creepy thing. There's the bride. Oh my goodness, there's the bride and there's this hauntedness. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place now because I'm getting too excited. And they were under that altar. So congratulations if you're absolutely getting married. You're up at the altar. And you might be one of those people that are, in your divine feminine energy, male or female expressed. You're in your feminine energy. And you're not holding it back. It's also not unleashed willy-nilly. There's a massive responsibility in, again, not romanticizing it, but unchaining the melody of such. Who's the puppet master and who's the puppet? There's no one else to blame. I tied into the strings, but something's being unleashed. Sorry, there's also a little side thing here. Some of you might be living near or by or on where you existed before in a past life as an earthly existence experience. And while the bones may still be there or long gone, you're living where you once existed. You're existing where you once existed. Pisces. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Take a look. If anything else is standing out, we will flip this for later on for the aura of February, later on in February, for perspective possibilities and all that kind of good stuff. And if I didn't say so already, please do like, share, subscribe, Pisces. You guys are just perfectly powerful, perfectly pleasant. All right. Yeah, you've done some sort of massive healing. If there's a relationship on the rocks, hear healings going on. And when I was speaking of that space of separation, maybe again, it was someone in the congratulations of being married. Also for some, there might be space being made for a relationship that didn't work out. And it's going through a haunted healing right now. That's how I'm hearing that. And for some, it's done. It's done. Ace of garlic flowers. Yeah, King of Stakes and the Knave of Knives. Whoops, sorry. I know these are buttons on his coat, but the way I'm seeing them is orbs. In some way, shape, or form, and maybe this is what it's been transformed from. Some might have been, it's like, I'm hearing, stealing from Peter to give Paul. There just might have been a relationship that was not reciprocal in some way, shape, or form. It's like giving blood, but not regenerating blood. Some of you also might be giving blood, so knowing that you regenerate. But there was a relationship within the self, marriage, or something going on, and I'm hearing like the nightmare is almost over. The nightmare is almost over. Wow. Okay. So I come back into here the balance of the coyote. So I'm not wanting to okay. Within the self, thank you. I'm noticing that through the transformation of not damning my divine masculinity, dark or light, or damning my divine feminine, dark or light, for simplicity's sake. You've gone through enough things, like the fish being, tied, trying to go in two separate directions. They are reflections. They identify with each other, and they are not prisoners of each other in this tug of war. And this is where the haunted becomes healed. This is where the haunted becomes healed and I think this is what the Pisceans have done. You've recognized this within the self and any sort of external experiences that might have been heightening it. And the haunted becomes healed. I'm also seeing somebody place hands on the land. And I want to, especially with the Voices card and the Dark Moon and even apples, thank you. So these cards over here, it's like I'm placing my hand upon the land where love once existed. And still does. And I'm planting either an apple tree or I'm planting offerings, but I'm planting something that will grow, not a one-time offering. And for some, maybe that's how it starts, but I'm seeing somebody like plant a garden or literally trees in honor of the history. So it can flourish and rejuvenate. Okay, Ladybug, let's look at your rune. I'm sorry, I've been yammering on, and I would like for you to receive your message from your spirit animal. So here's your Ladybug. Hopefully that will come through. Can I do it? There we go. The Ladybug spirit brings luck and makes wishes come true. Ladybugs are gardeners' friends. They protect crops against unwanted bugs. Your spirit ladybug allows for a turnout of the situations of your life. Oh, a turnabout. Turnabout of the situations of your life, making love, luck, and happiness to manifest themselves under auspicious conditions. And I feel like that's in the balancing of like planting trees or, even just going out and offering that. Gardening. Because those trees that grow, or the plants that grow, or these offerings that I give out, like maybe you have deers that come out and you give them apples because they in turn protect your land from unwanted bugs, whatever a bug may be. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to leave it here because this was truly powerful and profound. I hope that did make it through to you so you feel that sense of empowerment, or just power, right? With power, it can go to empowerment to disempowered. Power. Until next time, Pisces, I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for scrying with me. Until then, bye. Country road, take me home to a place I belong.